The Call of Duty account on Twitter has not tweeted in over 24 hours, and the last tweet was a retweet. For the last few days, after they've been ratioed by me and many others, they seem to start just retweeting a lot of different Call of Duty accounts from the professional players, and now they've kind of gone radio silent. And I have no idea why, but I think it's very funny because clearly they cannot get their messages out there like they want to because so many people are responding to their tweets. And after blocking the X Defiant news account, which wasn't the official X Defiant account, but a news account that basically was talking about X Defiant, now they seemingly are getting frustrated with their replies being flooded with people saying leave children alone because every single time they make a post, it is getting ratioed. So if you go over to their account right here, Call of Duty, 4.6 million followers, and if you look through their account, this is their pinned post, and their pinned post has 7,000 comments to only 1,700 upvotes. The last tweet was a retweet of the Call of Duty League. Before that, this is the last tweet they made on June 18th at, I don't see a time of what time this was made. Right here, 2:59 p.m. On June 18th. So well over a day. And you see the tweet right here. 1,300 to my likes are 1,900, and you see so many people here. Jay Hellstorm, Dan Vask, shout out to Dan Vask. There's 300 mirrors and so many others, and they're just getting annihilated. And I guess that they thought with all the retweets that this would start to go away slowly, but that's just not the case. And if you look, a lot of retweets, Call of Duty Esports, Call of Duty League, Call of Duty League, all of these retweets. It was like they were trying to flood the feed to try to, get people to just, stop commenting. But no, there's the Call of Duty updates. They just kept spamming the retweets. And, here you get another tweet right here, June 16th. And this one has been ratioed. Of course it has. And there's Josiah. I could do this all day. Again, man, when you make a statement as simple as leave children alone, controversial, people are going to respond to that. People are tired of this, and clearly they are getting frustrated. Now, we also had reports that they were banning people from their Twitch chat. With the live Twitch chat, they were silencing people because, again, they want you to be interactive as long as you say what they want you to say. If you don't say what they want you to say, they will silence you, they will ignore you, or they'll just paint you as toxic, racist man babies. We've all been through that song and dance before. But the Activision situation is now starting to get opened up to a lot more people's eyes now. The Act Man did a great breakdown video on a lot of the problems that have been holding Call of Duty back, and the whole Call of Duty community has been massively frustrated. And these are things that I was aware of, but now it seems like new attention is being put on all of these, specifically going back to some of the older titles like Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, World at War. You can't even go play those games because of the hackers, and hackers will literally steal your IP and shut your computer down if you play these games. That's how bad it is. Now, Activision doesn't want to talk about that. They don't want to address that problem. But, if somebody says leave children alone, we're going to step in and make a statement, ladies and gentlemen, because some blue-haired weirdo with pronouns in their bio got fake offended on social media. And it's really highlighting how big of a problem this is and how much Activision truly does hate Call of Duty fans. They really do. So I think what I'm going to do is another video kind of breaking some of this down because it needs to be highlighted by many content creators out there. A lot of people have been talking about this for a long time. Shout out to Lethal Lightning, who's doing a great job over on our Geeks Gamers Play channel. Lethal has been on this. A lot of other content creators have been on this, but now it's starting to hit another level with more eyes and more focus getting on it. And this is what happens when you make a statement as simple as leave children alone, controversial Call of Duty. It will backfire on you. The more that you try to silence people, the more we will continue to let our voices heard, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. You can continue to churn out shitty video games if you want. That's perfectly fine. And there's a lot of people out there that are going to eat it up. Call of Duty, it really reminds me of the Star Wars fan base and the community back in the day around the time of The Last Jedi, where you just had all of these shills just praising The Last Jedi, and everybody that was complaining were like, am I crazy? Like, all I hear is praise. Like, no, you were not crazy. You were being drowned out by shills. And that's what's happened with Call of Duty. A lot of these shill accounts will say whatever they need to say to stay in the good graces of Activision. But independent voices are rising up, and I do think that if Activision doesn't get their act together, then they're going to see some decent decline over the next few years if they don't get these things fixed. And I don't think they care right now. I think their arrogance is keeping them at another level, but clearly they are responding to this Twitter situation, and they're not tweeting. So we will see what happens. Can't wait for the next tweet, though, Call of Duty. I'm patiently waiting for your next tweet, Call of Duty. I cannot wait because we're going to ratio them again. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.